So while we're talking about notifications, I want to point out one thing about Canvas that really does make it a powerful LMS. So for those students who maybe have worked with Blackboard before, you might know that a lot of times what happens at institutions that use Blackboard is you've got student email, but then you also have email in Blackboard. And then outside of that, you might also have personal and work email. So you're constantly trying to stay on top of your personal email, your work email, your school email, and then also Blackboard's email on top of any social networks that you're part of. And so here's what's really neat about Canvas. As I said before, you can tie SMS text messaging, you can tie Twitter, you can tie email to Canvas, and you can use these as means of receiving notifications from the LMS. So here we see a scenario where a student maybe has set up both SMS text messaging on his or her phone along with Twitter notifications from Canvas. So anytime something changes in Canvas, the student will be notified by text message as well as Twitter. Over here we have an instructor who has set up email as his or her primary means of being contacted by Canvas. But it's not just contacting that Canvas can do. So let's say that the instructor went into Canvas and set up some kind of announcement. So let's say that this announcement said the test is being pushed back by 2 days. So that announcement is sent from Canvas to the student, and the student will receive that announcement as a text message and a tweet. But let's say that the student actually wants to clarify with the instructor the date change. So the student wants to say, oh, so now it's due on this date? Well, the student can actually go into that text message or that tweet and respond directly from Twitter or their messaging app and send a message back to Canvas. So the student doesn't have to log into Canvas. He or she can literally respond directly from the preferred means of communication. So directly in that text message, the student can simply reply and send a message back to Canvas. That message is then sent through Canvas to the instructor. The instructor sees which student is actually responding to him or her through Canvas. And that message is then sent to the instructor's email. So the instructor gets that notification as an email, and he or she can jump into the email client and send a message directly back. So everything is happening through Canvas, but the student and the instructor are receiving the notifications in whatever form they want to: text message, tweet, push notifications even for the student on the phone, or email. And both the instructor and the student have the choice to respond through their preferred means of communication. So the idea here is whichever way you know you're going to be the most attentive to both receiving and responding to messages, set that up as the form of notification and contact method in Canvas. And then you can literally handle all of that contact through Canvas by that particular means of communication. So if all you want to do is send stuff and receive stuff through email, you can do that. If you prefer to send and receive things via Twitter, you can do that. If you prefer to handle everything through the Canvas app and its push notifications, you can do that. And if you want to simply handle it all through text messages, then you can do that as well. And that really is one of the things that makes Canvas so powerful.